Banter with Bud Nips. Banter with Bud Nips. Banter with Bud Nips. Listen.
Hello, and welcome to
Banter with Bud Nips. This is episode 2. Episode 2 of Banter with Bud Nips.
episode 2. We made it this far.
And it's the 28th of December, isn't it?
It is. It's after Christmas. It's after Boxing Day. So, how was your Christmas?
It was good, thanks. Most good.
Most good. Oh, I was pretty good. Did you get anything nice? Anything you wanna? Anything
Yeah, I got an office chair actually.
Ooh.
Which is actually ideal because in my room I have like my little desk set up, and then before my office chair I just had like this little rickety.
You just perched on like a little
yeah.
stool.
No, I had a little like rickety like wooden chair with like a cushion on it.
Right.
And it was just really painful, just not comfortable at all.
Yeah.
I've got like this little state of the art office chair thing from like IKEA.
Yeah, I bought my chair from IKEA. And before that, I was just sat on like a little like wooden stool, and then like a little wooden chair, and it hurts so much. Especially stools, and you've got like no back support at all, and you're just like sat there like it's horrible.
So that's definitely improved my quality of life.
Well, I got a second monitor, so I can be
second monitor.
Second monitor, so now I can be more efficient in my lifestyle.
You could live stream.
I could if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I can edit faster.
Is that what it's for? Do you have like the dual screen setup so it goes from one monitor to the other or not?
You know what? I haven't set it up properly yet. Because I only got back yesterday from my time away in another place.
Another whole county.
Another whole county over. So I'm gonna set that up. I don't know whether to go for like the one that like goes across, like it joins the two, or if it's like two separate.
I guess it depends on your needs. I mean, the one that goes across is cool, but
it is cool.
I mean, that would only be useful when you're like in the video editing software, I guess, right?
I don't know.
I mean, how would it work with like YouTube?
I don't know.
How would it work with the Banter?
I think
with
you can
Bud
just
Nips
like you can drag one window to each one, can't you?
Oh, okay.
Probably. I guess.
That's cool.
Who knows?
I'd like to see that because I was thinking about like live streaming, like because now one other thing I got for Christmas was a little graphics tablet.
Wacom?
Yeah, it was indeed.
Nice.
It was the Intuos Pro, I think.
Who?
That's the name of the actual.
Intuos.
Yeah, I don't know how you actually.
Where is Wacom made? Like Spain or something?
Oh,
that sounds Spanish.
Some American conglomerate.
Not American. Not Spanish. Sorry.
Yeah.
American.
I don't think they're made in Spain.
No, probably not.
Well, let's face it, they're probably made in like China. Because it's cheaper.
I think we spoke about this last
week. Kind of trying to avoid that topic.
Avoid racism.
It wasn't racism. It was just
stereotyping.
Just ignorance.
What?
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Would you need a second monitor to live stream?
It's useful, isn't it? Because you can have your live stream up on one monitor and then your game or whatever you're live streaming up on the other one.
Well, I would live stream me drawing.
You could have your drawing and then you could have your chat on the other one.
Yeah. Because that's a cool idea. That's something I might be pursuing. Probably
Ooh.
not. Probably not.
Ooh.
But I'd like to.
Well, that would be interesting. I'll definitely tune in for that. Make sure you tune in to...
Yeah, it's not going to happen now. Because now I've said it, so it's not going to happen.
Tune in for the what would you call it though if you were gonna do it?
I don't know. I have a Twitch account that I made when I was like 15 years old, and it's called Lel Scrub.
Ooh.
99. So
Jeez.
just so you know how old I was at the time, just so you knew I was like 15 years old.
Lel Scrub.
But can you change your name on that because it's linked to my main email?
I don't think you can.
It's linked to my main email. So
I think you're stuck with that one forever. So you might need
that's that career ruined.
Make a new one.
Never gonna happen. Yeah, but it's attached to my main email. I was thinking about this the other day actually. I was thinking how everything I have is linked to one email, and that email has obviously one password.
Yeah.
But I use that password for whenever I set up an account with something. Like I set up an account with this like random shopping website because I bought a coat off there. And so I obviously use my email, and I was just thinking like every time I set up a new account with some like website I'm never going to use again, it's with my main email.
Every single, well, I have like spam emails and stuff, but most websites that I don't care about, I use one password.
Right.
everything else has my like same. Pretty much most of them have like the same kind of password. Select a few.
Yeah.
But the companies say like you should change your password like every month or 2 months or something, don't they?
I just forget instantly. Though.
Exactly. They're like change your password every month, and make it completely different. And I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
And they're like never use the same password twice on each on like multiple websites.
Yeah.
Like wow.
So if I ever
That's never gonna happen.
Like if I ever fall for one of those like phishing scams, I'm done.
Yeah.
That's every.
Everything's
I mean,
done.
my online banking has like a separate because they have like the big ID things.
Yeah.
And like the secret password or whatever.
Pretty secure.
So that's pretty secure. But everything else, yeah, be stuffed.
Wow, that's horrible.
And I use the same like password at college that I did like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Just because I remember it.
I have a feeling I might.
I did actually change. I changed my password to a newer one, and I had to change back because when I signed on again this year, I had to change my old password for some reason. So I went back to my old password. Whoever's like listening is now really confused.
And they don't care about our passwords.
No, they don't. They don't.
Or they've already broken into our bank accounts and stolen all our money.
That would be really annoying.
Better give me my 50 quid
I
back.
actually like just. I need the money now. I got the bus here partly, right?
Right.
And do you know how much a return costs now?
Fiver.
No.
20 quid. That's a bit excessive.
Yeah. it costs £7.50.
Wow. That's a long way.
It is. I mean, and yeah, fair enough because we live in a rural area, so where I get the bus to and from, I am actually on the bus for a total like the whole return journey. I'll be on the bus for like 2 hours.
Right.
But you can get like a coach trip from like where we are to London for like 22 quid.
Sucks.
So that value is not coming in. So I'm only getting like, it's just so much money. I don't get it.
Trains are super expensive as well, aren't they?
They are and they aren't. I mean,
Transport.
I use like thetrainline.com. That's a plug for them if they want to like.
Yeah. I use them too.
Yeah.
They're very good. If you want to go to like London, it's like 100 quid.
Oh yeah.
And it's like
To be fair,
mental.
It is ridiculous.
So much money. There's like a weird little balance.
And they press you to get a rail card as well, but
They do. I have a rail card.
do you?
I have like a 16 to 25.
Do you pay for that?
No. Santander.
Oh,
Bank, boy.
right. It comes to because I can't do that. I want to get like a credit card and shit, but I don't have a stable income coming in, so I can't because you need to put like.
Oh, what are you talking about? This podcast makes us. It's going to make us a stable income.
Yeah. I mean,
12p.
Those 30 viewers. How much do you reckon that actually earned us?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We're not partnered. So nothing.
But if we were partnered, how much would 30 viewers get you?
Like maybe a penny at a push. I don't think even a penny. I think, and it depends on ad revenue and all that kind of stuff.
Wow.
But not much at all.
So yeah, because you have to have like for one of those bank accounts, you have to have like at least like is it like 250 quid coming in every month or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I could literally just. I mean, I do have a fair amount of money in my debit account, so I could just like transfer it across every month. But I could only do that for like 4 or 5 months, and then I'd be out of money.
Anyway, the main thing, something that I want to talk about today. The main story. It's a jingle I've just made up. I'm gonna put some like titles.
Yeah,
in
with the editing, you don't even know that would be the best jingle.
The main story. So I want to talk about some Game of Thrones stuff. I was thinking about this on the way home yesterday. Completely forgot about it. And I was thinking, if you were a character in Game of Thrones, who do you think
would you be?
This is like a BuzzFeed quiz. It's clearly filling some BuzzFeed.
The problem is, right, I haven't actually watched Game of Thrones since like last. No, the year before that, wasn't it? Summer like 2017 was when it last aired, right?
Right.
So I haven't actually watched Game of Thrones for like a year and a half now. So I can barely remember the characters' names. I mean, the one I'd like to be is what's the one? This guy that he was in like season 2 and he just went on a boat and he just disappeared for like 4 seasons and then he came back.
Guy that went on a boat and disappeared.
He made swords.
Oh,
Him.
yeah.
Him.
I know who you mean. He was friends with Arya.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
He was kind of cool.
What happened to him? Is he
Well,
still in?
he was under it. He was in hiding with Oh, see, this is the problem. I can't remember the guy's name. It's the
Fat cake, the little fat kid.
Tyrion.
No, the
little fat kid?
Arya's friend. The little fat guy that makes
I
pies.
completely forgot about him because he disappeared.
pie.
He was finished after like season 3, wasn't he? We just never saw him again.
He did nothing. He just went off and baked pies.
It's pretty funny though how like you can see it all in them. Like when they start out as like kid actors, like he was like, I'm fat.
In fairness, though, out of all the characters, he's got a quite a nice little lifestyle there. He came from being a little slave boy.
I'd want to be him.
He came from like being arrested and being like a little slave or whatever, and now he's works in like a little pub making pies.
The local greasy spoon.
Yeah, he's probably making a nice little living.
And to be fair, like even if he gets captured, they're not just going to kill him because he has an acquired skill we could use.
Exactly.
He could make the army some
make pies.
So yeah, I'd want to be him. I mean, if I'm being really real, I'd be the guy in like a massive battle. You just see two big like clouds of people coming together.
Same as the zombie conversation last week.
Yeah,
exactly. The guy that dies.
I know.
Like
maybe that shows
way.
a distinct lack of like just.
So like in Saving Private Ryan, you're that guy that's like walking around like looking for his arm or whatever.
No, I'm the guy. I'm the
out.
guy screaming like "Mama" or whatever on the beach with like his. It looks like a brain just sat on his stomach when it's actually like his.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Well, I think in Game of Thrones, I've always thought I would like to be Littlefinger.
Oh. Wow.
Up until
I'm so gutted that they
season.
killed him off.
Spoilers.
Because. Oh come on! Who hasn't seen it by now? But with him gone, where's the conflicts now? Everyone's talking about it's like we got to battle the White Walkers. Because now it's literally just the people that are alive versus the people that are dead.
I think that's the point. I think there's gonna be some like treachery going on.
It's kind of boring though.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm hoping that Cersei pulls it out of the bag and makes season 7 actually like half decent. Hopefully.
I like Jamie. I really like Jamie. I think he's
Come
cool.
on.
He's cool.
He shagged his sister though.
I like is it Bronn?
Oh yeah.
Jamie's kind of paid friend.
He's cool, but at this point he's just like he's kind of cold hearted, isn't he? He's just like he doesn't really care about anyone.
Cool. He's from my hometown.
He definitely sounds like it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool. He's just I don't know. It always makes me feel a bit weird that Jamie paid him to be his friend.
Yeah.
And like Tyrion tried to pay him to be his friend and it didn't really work out too well. So I mean, I'd like to pay you to be my friend. I pay you to be my friend, right?
Really? Because then if I had that stable income coming in, I could get one of those credit cards.
Yeah.
I mean,
it wouldn't be much. A friendship doesn't mean that much.
I'm just kidding.
Just this fucking slander.
Yeah.
Just fucking like chucking insults at you.
I don't know. Because I haven't watched Game of Thrones for so long. I'm so out of it, really. Like I can't remember how much I liked it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
When I was watching it, I was thinking, this is so immersive. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And since then, I've watched like Breaking Bad and The Office and all these other shows
Breaking Bad.
that I like more now. I think when it does come back, but isn't it only going to be like 6 odd episodes? Like this last season.
I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Maybe they're just going to put a lot into it. I don't know. I hope so. I hope they don't keep like boring conversations in if they're only going to do that many.
Yeah. But again, I felt like with season 6, again, they only had like 6 or 7 episodes, wasn't it?
I don't remember at all.
I'm pretty sure they did. But it moved so fast because it went from the start of the season, it was all about Jon Snow meeting up with...
Daenerys?
Yeah, Daenerys. See, I haven't seen her for so long. This is bad,
Daenerys.
isn't it? Do you?
I don't like her character that much, but
No.
I like her.
Yeah. I didn't like her at the start because I really didn't like that Khal Drogo guy.
Yeah,
like, people actually liked him.
Yeah.
What was likable about him?
I don't know. He's big.
I mean,
And hairy.
starters, he raped her.
He did.
And then the way we saw their relationship develop
formed,
was she taught him how to have better sex, basically, wasn't it? That was it, right?
Yeah. I don't know why she just flipped. Was it just because she decided she wanted power? She was like, "This is my way to get power."
I guess.
Their relationship just formed over.
I didn't fancy her. I fancied the brunette that was her like hand or whatever that showed her all that stuff. You know, the one that's like with her at the start and like washes her hair and all that jazz.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
She had like a big rack. But she died when she died when they went to that kingdom. See, this is all just flashes, but I remember her and it was this big bold like black guy, I think, and they got locked in this. I think Daenerys locked him in this like cell.
Oh, in the yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know the one you mean. Yeah,
And that was it. She was gone then.
that was a weird bit of the episode. Yeah, I don't know, but I've always thought I'd like to be Littlefinger just because like he has power just from knowing stuff,
Yeah.
just from having like a mass chain of like spies and knowledge. It's kind of like how I imagine I can't remember his name. Like the owner of Google or whatever to be right now.
Yeah.
It's like he has all this knowledge and he's just like plotting his way to take over the world somehow. None of us are expecting it. I don't even know his name, but eventually he's going to use all his knowledge, take over the entire globe.
Well, he's already spying on everyone, just like masturbating.
Yeah.
On the Alexas or
And
whatever.
he's going to be Littlefinger, and then the guy that owns like Amazon, like the Alexas and stuff like that. That's the other guy that has spies, the bald guy.
Yeah, I can't remember his
Gives
name.
you a
either.
V.
Valerius. No.
Valerius, Viserius.
Yeah, see, I can't even remember his
Him.
name. And he's like one of the main
Bezos.
guys. He's the only guy that got the better of Littlefinger, really, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because he had that whole little Saki like, oh, I don't know what's going on, really.
I'm gonna kill you.
Or do I?
Pisses me off in like his little like, oh, I could save you, but I won't.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah,
oh, fuck
yeah.
off.
Well, that's what I don't like about Littlefinger. I mean, I love how cunning he was because. I mean, sometimes you liked him, sometimes it just depended
Yeah.
because he was always sucking up to someone, wasn't he?
He was.
And when he was sucking up to like Cersei or whatever, I didn't like him. But when he started, you know, like when it was his little trick, wasn't it, to like it slowly unravels and he comes out with something secretly, like that was his whole plan.
Well, he ended up being like one of the most powerful people in Westeros.
Like when that
for a while.
happens, you're like, wow, he's brilliant. But then when he's like,
and
you
he
know,
came in and saved Jon from the attack.
don't even remember
The big battle they have with Ramsay Bolton,
right,
and they're all
How
like
do you s-
they're all encircled.
yeah,
Like Jon Snow's got his little army left, and they're like been circled up by Ramsay. And then Littlefinger comes down with like an army of like horses and just fucking kills them all.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he fucking came to the
Oh
rescue.
my god, Ramsay Bolton. I thought I didn't like again. Who's the like he's like a young like teenager and he's the king. What's his name again? Joffrey. I thought I didn't like Joffrey. Like Joffrey wasn't even that bad though compared to Ramsay.
Joffrey, he was like, oh my god, this kid's so fucking annoying.
He was a bad character. I mean, I see what you're saying about he was a brilliant actor because he made you hate him. Like that, yeah.
But I think that's the point of him. Like, he was just a device. He wasn't, like, I mean, he obviously was evil, but he was just fucking insane. Like, he was crazy, and you're just like, I like that about him. It's like the Joker, you know, from like Batman. The Joker's fucking insane. Like, he's not.
But he's charismatic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, but he wasn't charismatic. He was just cold and sadistic. It was.
I think
like,
I just have something in common
with Reek because.
I think we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah, probably. Because with Reek, it was sort of he portrayed the.
I love Reek.
Who were they? The Snow Fat.
Starks.
The Starks. He betrayed the Starks, didn't he? Because he said he was going to take over, his own family's like kingdom, and then he went over and just joined them, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he did betray them. So
and then he got his dick cut off.
And then he just got tortured for like 3 seasons.
That was pretty great.
So by like the first season he'd been tortured, you were like, all right, I could give it cutting some slack now. And then it's like, and then he's like having to watch Ramsay rape fucking what's her name again?
His sister.
Yeah.
I don't remember her name.
Don't like her. I hate her.
Yeah, I don't like her.
I remember that like it's the very first episode, isn't it, where Cersei and Jaime are in that tower.
That was the bit that made me love
and
Jaime.
the kid. Oh, that's the thing. That kid that he climbs up. What's his name again? Bran.
He fucking pisses me off.
Yeah, exactly. I liked him at the start, but
useless.
now he's just so. Their whole storyline, apart from Hodor, apart from him, that whole storyline is so annoying.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really don't care. I didn't care about any of those characters.
I didn't know.
Even until Hodor died, I didn't care about Hodor, to be honest. He was just annoying. He only said one thing, and then you realise, oh, why he says that. And it's because he'd already died. And he was being told to hold the door.
What was going on? Yeah. No, that one scene made me love Jaime, just because
What? Because he was banging his sister.
No, not that. The bit where he like, I quoted it for like months straight when it first came out, and it was when
I remember
Bran
in
like climbs
college.
up the tower.
I remember in college.
That's before you'd even watched it. I
Yeah,
think.
because I was like, what's all this?
Yeah, and Bran like climbs up the tower, and JB's just there like, the things I do for love.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Pushing him out the window.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I love him. He's so great.
The things I do for love.
Nah.
Murdering a child and saying that line. It's so.
I didn't like him until he was with Bronn.
Yeah.
Because before that, he was still unlikable. Like there was a point where
Oh yeah, he was still an asshole.
remember when he got captured in that battle and he was in
That
that
sort of
cage.
flicked him over.
And
changed him, yeah.
it didn't really though, because he escaped on his own, and then he got the other guy that was in the cage.
Losing
like,
his
killed.
hand was the like turning point.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's when he sort of.
That was horrible. I felt
humbled
so
up.
bad for him.
I didn't,
Oh.
because I still didn't like him at that point.
I've always thought he was a bit of an asshole, but like I still kind of liked him at the same time. Although I feel like someone could make something better than just that fucking gold glove. I feel like someone could make some movement in that. Somehow.
What I mean, in an era when everyone's living in like mud huts, all the peasant people.
They've
I mean,
also
a gold
got
glove
dragons
isn't
and
bad.
shit and like fucking
Well, one
Valerian
person
steel and stuff.
One person has,
Oh no, I feel like someone could come up with something that could make like the fingers like bend in or something
like
like that.
Star Wars.
Yes. No, I don't know. I feel like it can't be that hard, can it? There's like some cogs or something that like when you maybe it is hard.
It can't be that hard.
Yeah, it sounds actually
you
really
probably want to
fucking
talk to
hard.
like all those scientists who develop those like prosthetic like limbs.
It does sound pretty hard actually. Now I'm
Iraq
thinking about it.
warfare. Yeah.
Well, what if he just like presses a button, it just clenches in, and then like grips a sword?
What if he?
Although then his hands just
What
gonna
if
fucking
he's
fly
like
off, won't it?
just starting to like masturbate though, and he accidentally like rubs against the thing, and it just goes, ah!
Oh.
And then his eyes pop out. That's what would happen.
Mom, send help.
So yeah,
Cersei.
I kind of have mixed feelings about Game of Thrones now, because that whole Daenerys and Jon Snow thing was so forced towards the end. It was so forced, and because when they first met, they genuinely didn't really have any chemistry going on.
Sure.
It was just a slow case.
I think
of
it's more
Jon Snow.
She's only attracted to people that are gonna like pledge themselves to her, though, right? She's got
Yeah,
she's got like a power ego.
power
thing.
trip going on.
Yeah. And when he's like, "Oh, I'll pledge my allegiance to you," or whatever.
Bend the knee.
Yeah. Bend the knee. I'll bend the knee.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh,
Jon Snow.
you wanna suck on my tits?"
Yeah, it was so because when they first met, it was like, who is this Jon Snow fella? And then he almost gets killed in that fight against the White Walkers and stuff. And then she's like, oh, this Jon Snow, he's quite a swordsman, isn't he? And then it's just like the last episode is just them just doing it as someone else is narrating the fact that she's his auntie or whatever.
Yummy.
Even though she looked younger than him.
She's his auntie. Are they not
Yeah.
sisters?
No.
She's his aunt.
Yeah.
Okay. Sisters, brothers, auntie. Cool. Auntie. Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. Well, you know. Incest is Wincest, right?
Not in my house. How was your Christmas, by the way?
Well,
Yikes.
big yikes.
Yeah, big yikes on that one.
Well, fair enough. Is there anything that you wanted to bring up in this podcast? That's all I really wanted to bring up today.
What, Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I don't know, just the character that I'd like to be. A little BuzzFeed quiz.
Little BuzzFeed
Maybe, actually.
Podcast BuzzFeed.
Why don't we do a little BuzzFeed quiz and find out what Game of Thrones character we would be?
Sure, okay.
Right. Pick a movie.
So this is which
So,
Game of Thrones character would we be?
You go first.
Right. You want to scroll down a little?
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah.
Which... alright, pick a movie.
Okay, so we got The Omen, Cruel Intentions, War Horse, The King's Speech, Hunger Games, How to Train Your Dragon, Aladdin,
Jesus.
Braveheart. And I'm going to be honest, I've only seen like 4 of these films.
Okay. And which one would you...
The only one I've seen out of all of these I relatively liked was The King's Speech.
King's Speech. Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So I'm going to have to go with that one, I'm afraid.
Well, okay. I think that's already setting you up for who you're going to be.
Yeah,
So,
it already set me up.
which
for the
statement
day.
most applies to you? You believe in the one.
You don't mind paying for love.
Yes. You tend to only want people you can't have. You find it really hard to talk to the opposite sex. Boys, girls.
girls are stupid.
You're too busy to think about settling down. You like people who remind you of your parents. You like,
I mean, no, I mean, that's good. That's good. Parents are great.
you like the strong silent type. You like to be worshipped. Ooh, man, worship.
I mean,
probably
all of
fucking
them.
Cool.
Ugh.
Well. You find it hard to talk to the opposite sex.
Yeah, but I don't. To be honest, I actually don't.
Oh, but
I mean, a lot of the times it is. I generally rather be at home because it's just less hassle, in it.
you're too busy to think about settling down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not busy, but I just don't want to settle down.
Pick a Simpsons character. Which Game of Thrones character?
Nelson.
Pick a Simpsons character. Edna, Milhouse, Nelson, Bart, Barney, Lisa. What the fuck is this? Mindy. Oh yeah, she fucking tries to have an affair with Homer.
Yeah.
Otto, Rainer. I totally fucking would if I was Homer. You know?
Would you?
Yeah, over Marge, for
Says
sure.
a lot about you. I hope your girlfriend's not watching. I go for Nelson, just because when he does his little, it makes me laugh every time I hear it. I don't know why.
Pick a song.
Pick a song. So we got
The Osmonds.
Crazy Horses by the
Crazy
Osmonds.
Horses.
We got Bastard by Tyler the Creator. We got Don't Speak, no doubt. We got Papa Don't Preach by Madonna.
Jesus.
I just can't wait to be kicking the Lion King. Killing Me Softly, the Fugees.
God.
We got Talk Dirty to Me by Poison. I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. That's a
He ain't
dreadful song.
heavy. He's my brother. By the
Yeah.
Hollies.
Again, only heard about 2 or 3 of these songs.
Which one are you gonna go for?
It might have to be based on titles, really.
Right.
I'll go for Bastard by Tyler the Creator.
Sure, we'll go for
Never
it.
heard that song, but the title.
He's a bastard.
Yeah.
Pick an emoji. The poop emoji, the cutting hair emoji,
The skull.
the skull, the
the
queen,
the
princess,
purple.
the angry devil, strong arm dude,
The baby.
the karate shop.
The baby and the beanie.
It's
Oh, no,
not
that's a
beanie.
red
that's
coat.
that's the soldiers in London.
Why is that an emoji?
I don't know, to be honest. How often can you ever use that?
I never use emojis, but that one, the karate chop looks pretty
Karate chop?
funny, so I go for that.
Sure. Pick a sport. Netball, football, weightlifting, Quidditch, shot put, horse racing, fencing, archery, or rugby.
Well, I still follow football, so it's going to be football, I'm afraid.
It's gonna be football.
Yeah.
Okay. Pick a Mr. Men character.
Little Miss Trouble.
Little Miss Trouble,
Mr.
Mr.
Snow,
Snow.
Mr. Mean, Mr. Strong,
Little Miss Magic,
Mr. Small,
Mr. Quiet,
Little Miss Fickle.
and Mr. Perfect.
I mean, if...
Mr. Snow.
Yeah. I never read that book. I never read Mr. Snow's book.
I don't think I did. Mr. Mean.
I'd probably be Mr. Quiet, because isn't he the one that he just wants to be left alone by everyone?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. He just gets real Oh, you got Rob Stark. Fair play. He's a great character.
I'm loyal,
Up until-
handsome, and brave, and I hate weddings. To be fair,
That's you. That's you in a nutshell.
I mean, I don't hate weddings. It's
Other than
just,
the handsome and brave, but and the king. You're just
what
loyal
you
and hate weddings.
Why you got to do me like this, Lewis?
Well,
Come
no,
on,
in
it's
fairness-
BuzzFeed. It's not wrong. It's
In fairness, he got kept in the show just because everyone liked him.
exactly.
Because he's such a good character. And then, you know. Man, that was a horrible way to go. And then they like fucking put his direwolf's head on his body.
Yeah,
That was horrible.
slightly weird.
That was horrible. Right, we're retaking this.
Wow. So I'm Rob Stark, apparently.
I'm gonna go for like a real quick sprint through these. I'm gonna go with Warhorse. I like Warhorse as my film. Which statement applies to me most? I'm gonna go for being. I like to be worshipped.
Fair enough. Being honest at least.
I would love to be worshipped, especially.
I think for you, don't mind paying for love.
Fair enough. I would love prostitution to be legal. Again.
That's a quote.
Pick a Simpsons character. Gotta go for everything. Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
He's such an annoying
Whoa.
dick.
Yeah, I actually hated him in the show.
I love. Have you seen the
love him
episode
now.
where
Such a
Bart
fucking idiot.
buys like a rundown factory to himself, It's like
Right.
on. It's like he goes into this auction house by accident, and he buys this like massive like warehouse. It's like empty and abandoned for like $1, I think.
Nice.
And he basically just like forces Milhouse to work there as slave labor. and then there's a scene where Milhouse is like, he's got the little broom and he's going across this massive floor, and he goes, "So this is my life. Well, at least I did better than Dad." It's kind of depressing, but like,
no, I just love his like everything's coming up Millhouse.
Yeah.
He does it all the time. It's great. Like there's an episode where he like falls off of a cliff and then gets caught by an eagle and brought up, and he's just like, everything's coming up Millhouse.
wow. So
All right, for
music.
the song that I'm gonna pick, the only one that I have any kind of like about is "I Just Can't Wait to Be King" by the Lion King. So
Fair enough.
in the Lion King, pick an emoji. This looks a bit weird, doesn't it?
You're gonna have to put this on the thing.
I
'cause
will.
people
I
can't
will.
See that.
The Greyjoy.
Well, it looks like a vagina.
It does look a bit like a vagina.
And
Greyjoy.
then
is the
ovaries. These the horns are the ovaries.
thing. It's a vagina.
No,
Ew. Or are they saying because
honestly-
they're all sea people, aren't they? Are they saying the sea is the mother? Mother of the sea
Maybe.
or whatever.
Oh wait, is it meant to be a squid?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right. And for the emoji, I'm gonna go with the little evil devil man. I like him. Picking a sport, got to go with I think Quidditch. Quidditch is pretty fucking cool.
Okay.
Because out of all of these, I'd love to be able to fly. Like none of these sports have
Fair
flying.
enough. Actually, yeah. Why didn't I think about that?
Pick a Mr. Main character, and I'm gonna go with. I would have gone Miss Quiet, maybe. I think. Yeah, I'm relatively quiet in my own personal life. I don't go out much. I'm gonna go with Mr. Quiet as well. Oh, I'm fit as fuck. Yes.
You're Daenerys Targaryen.
Oh, and I am fucking
Can't say
sexy.
I agree with that. Look at you. Just look at you in capitals. Everyone loves you as much as you love your dragons, and you really love those dragons. No, not everyone doesn't love her. Come on.
She's pretty hot though. All right, so you are Robb Stark and I'm Daenerys. I win. I'm still alive.
I honestly, I can see them being a couple.
I'll be back. I'm still here.
The woman that Robb Stark actually got with, I didn't like.
No, I didn't.
I can't even remember her either.
Yeah,
I just thought she was really
died.
boring.
Shit.
I just thought she was really
She
boring.
was just a medical person. Like,
Yeah.
Ugh. And that's not the time to find love in the middle of fucking war. Like,
Well,
fuck
maybe
it.
it is.
Put it off for a couple of years.
Maybe it just happens.
He could have died the next day. Put it off for a couple of years. Once the war's over, then do it all.
Yeah.
Like, don't fucking. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rob?
And until the killing started, his wedding was pretty boring as well. in my opinion.
Yeah, that was a horrible episode though. I hated that.
Yeah, I found it. But the problem was though, because at that point there was so many characters, it was always just jumping from spot to spot.
Yeah, like,
You couldn't really identify. I mean, you sort of liked the look of some characters, but a lot of them I couldn't really identify with. So it was just like, oh, they've just killed off all these people.
It was just so sad, especially when they put like his direwolf's head on his body and then fucking like ride it out into the street like that. That just fucking. That's a bad way to go, man.
That's the way to go. That
is. Anyway, we've had a whole podcast based around Game of Thrones.
I know.
That entire
this
hour
podcast
conversation.
should have happened in like 2012. So
Yeah,
like,
we would have got some views. Back
yeah,
then.
we would have got some views.
Now everyone's gonna hear us talking about Game of Thrones and be like, "That was fucking boring."
Yeah.
But
we could title it Game of Thrones talk, as if we have some insider news, and that would grab people.
the latest Game of Thrones craze.
Yeah.
Maybe we will. Who knows? If you've come here for that, you've been debated. Get fucked.
You've been rickrolled. That's the intro. I just blended two songs. didn't I?
Copyright strike. No, I think.
I just blended two songs.
Good for you.
The bit when it goes, that's a different song.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That first bit.
It's a different song.
Yeah. Anyway, we've been here for an hour. I think it's about time.
Time's called
wrap,
it quits.
wrap this one up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Wrap
it up like a
shortening
Christmas
down the
present.
episodes a little bit. I think the last episode was a bit too long.
A bit too long and a bit too boring.
A bit too boring.
Nah, it wasn't that bad. I mean, apart
too
from the
edgy.
whole offending racism.
Everyone. We're sorry about that.
We just had to get that
We had
off our
enough shame.
chest. Yeah, we had to get it off our chest, didn't we?
We did.
Because inside we are very hateful people.
Anyway, that's going to be us for a while until next week, maybe.
Until next week,
If we come back.
Yeah, sure.
So
Whatever
guess
happens, happens.
Guess we'll come back. Maybe. Who knows? You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know until next week. Or if you see anything on Twitter of my pointless tweets that do nothing.
Yeah.
I think
Are
I've
you
had
just
one
getting
like
bored?
so far. And I
You
think
just
that was from
getting
you.
bored? Yeah.
Well, that's sad. Anyway, we'll catch you all in the next
episode, week,
episode.
time,
Next Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, sometime.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Banter with Bud Nips. Banter with Bud Nips. Banter with Bud Nips. Listen.